Hi, my name is Thorsten Hans from Hans Guitars. I am Luthier. I'm based in Tübingen, that's near Stuttgart in the south of Germany, and I'm building guitars since 2010. And I also make repairs and modifications, and I would say that's half-half. And what I like about being a modificator and a repairman is that you always always see the problems from the players, and always can develop new strategies to handle it and to get better, because you do certain things on a high rotation. And what I brought today is one model, that's the Regatta de Bleu. This guitar came out of the idea to make a guitar for myself once in a while. And so I'm a big Police fan, and then a name came from Regatta de Blanc, is one of their albums, and with a blue color. So I said, this is the Regatta de Bleu, and I wanted a guitar that is kind of, when you can only take one, which one would you take? And this should be the guitar. So this is very lightweight. It's a mahogany body and a mahogany neck, this time with a very nice quilt, and very ergonomic, with humbuckers. But I didn't want it to, at least my guitar, this one is my guitar, at least I didn't want it to sound very heavy or very distorted, so I put in some humbuckers from Andreas Kloppmann, and they're have a very nice Telecaster-y sound to it. And so I got a very nice guitar, and the blue is actually from a Boss chorus pedal, and I sent it to the guy who does the finishing for me with the guitar and said, can you match this? And he actually got it really nice, yes. And I can strum some chords to show you the real nice pickups and the guitar, of course. And the back one. What I really find useful is that you have a good working tone pot. So what I use is high quality and new old stock capacitor. So you have really a mellow tone, and I can show you. And even in the highest setting, the sound has enough attack and enough definition. This is one of the other guitars I brought to the Holy Grail here, and this was a collaboration between me and the designer. And this guitar is called Crystal Meth. Meth with an A. So because we have 4 facets of this pyramid, and I hope you can see it in the light, we have 4 facets, as I said, and this repeats on the headstock again. It's a little not so good to see, and the idea behind this guitar was to promote this thing here, yes. And yeah, it sounds really nice, has a really good balance, and the neck angle is quite steep, so the guitar goes very well around the body. And these tuners are very nice, but they are not made anymore, so I have to find another way to use others, because this headstock was also designed around the tuners. And I will show you some sounds. Here's the bridge pickup. Here's the neck. Yeah, I find the show this year, the Holy Grail Show 2018, very nice until now. We had 2 days symposium. We met all the other Luthiers. We shared ideas already. We shared also kind of what's really nice, kind of shared feelings, you know. Sometimes it's hard to do that. Sometimes we have these problems, and this is really a nice thing to get to see how other people are managing the Luthier's life and its ups and downs. Yes, and if you look at all the other guitars, it's amazing. I mean, so much ideas, such a high quality, in such detailed guitars. It's really mind-blowing. Yeah, who I really like is Padalka guitars. This man's quality is going to the roof, crazy. Never saw better. It's absolutely not from this earth. He's so detailed and is so full of ideas and really hardworking guy, and I love his guitars. I mean, there are the old folks who have brought also really nice things, Michael Spalt, Ulrich Teufel. Millimetric guitars from Canada. I followed them on Instagram. Really great stuff. Super nice ideas. They make their hardware themselves. Who else? I forget. There's a ton of people to talk about. Really, ideas and good stuff everywhere. What got me into building guitars is that I always kind of the guy who to understand a thing, I have to make it or I have to do it. So I really want to understand how to make beer. So I brewed beer at one point in time, and the same it was with the guitar. I wanted to understand how that works, and my father is also a carpenter, as I am a carpenter. And we also always had a nice little workshop in the house. So there are pictures from me holding a chisel like I was 5 years old in that workshop. And so I always was surrounded by the idea of making things. And so I came up with the idea of making an electric guitar. And I mean, at that time the internet was kind of born, but it was not so easy to get all the informations. And my first idea was to only build a 5-string guitar that I maybe don't have to use a truss rod, because I thought that is the hardest part of it. But it came out as a 6-string guitar. I bought a neck, and it came out to put in a truss rod was not the hardest part of it. So it was really to put that all together, and now it's easy. But yeah, there are other challenges. Yeah, I have a lot of influences. Some are really that I have to be, when I'm honest, I came up with this idea when I had a Parker guitar in my workshop, and I was inspired. I thought this is really a great idea. I'd like to take it and make it to my own thing, and this is a more idea that is very object. I mean, that's yeah. And the other things are inspiring, get inspired by things other luthiers, how they do it, or how they push the boundaries. That is really inspiring, that you think, oh, they just did it, and I thought it was very difficult or something, and they just did it. And so you think again, and next time you also push a boundary or go to places you've never been. So this is the two things I really love. Yeah. The most rewarding part is the smile on the customer's face, really, because then I know I've done my job good, and not only that I've done it good, that also the customer thinks he's really I've been serving him good, so that really his problem is solved. He can go and play now, he can go and have fun again. And it's the same with repairs I do, and also with the guitars I build. This smile of joy that he says, I really love to play that guitar. That's really rewarding. There's parts that I love in building very much. It's putting in the the frets. And then there's a part I don't love. It's leveling the frets because it means sanding metal. And that's what I really don't like. And for sure, when the instrument is completed and you strum it the first time and you hear it the first time on the amplifier, and it's always kind of amazing that you have two pieces of wood, a little wire, and they seem to be dead, and when you complete it and you plug it in, it's alive. That's the most amazing thing. Yes, I do play a lot, I would say. Yes, we have a session in one of our pubs in the town where I live, in Tübingen, and I go there regularly and play, and I also have a band, and we do spontaneous composition, as I would say. This is what I do, and I really love it, and it's really important to have the other part too, so not only building. So I would say I'm a player builder, or a builder player, or something like that. Yes. Yeah, VintageandRare, thank you so much for having me. Very nice guys here, and I hope we see you again, and have fun.